All right, so stories has it that Osimhen wants to go back to Turkey over his, I would like to say, issue. Well, confrontation. He was actually the one who confronted Ademola Lookman yesterday. So as a result of that, I heard he said he wants to go back to Turkey. Osimhen, you are a star, as well as every other person in that pitch. Yes, as well as Ademola Lookman. Of course, you have been the African Footballer of the Year, as well as Ademola Lookman. In fact, it was after you that Ademola Lookman also won the African Best. And of course, before Hakimi now won it. So I don't see any reason why you should, as a matter of fact, I would call that dehumanization of a teammate, irrespective of the accolade, I would say, that you feel you have over every other person there. I mean, Ademola Lookman, at some point in his, of course, last 2 seasons, Ademola Lookman was everywhere. The Conference League they won. Imagine the way he won that, the way he scored a hat trick against Bayern Leverkusen was a shock to every other person in the globe that watched that football. So at some point, it was Ademola Lookman all over. Sorry. So, whatever that is puffing your head or making you feel you are superior over every other person that Super Eagles have called to play is wrong. No one is indispensable. If you feel when you go, Super Eagles will crumble, they will die, they will not succeed, then you must be the biggest joker of this century. In fact, I would wish for you to go for them to win this AFCON so that you will know that in your absence, things will still happen. Things will still happen. That outburst of yours, I could understand your zeal, your passion. I heard a bit of what you were saying when he gets the ball. Pass it. We are team, we are together. I heard a bit of that. And Ademola was trying to say that you've scored 2 goals. That was also selfish on the part of Ademola because he also maybe wanted to have a brace or possibly a hat trick. And of course, from the angle you were saying it, I knew you were also pursuing to have a hat trick or to break the record of being tied with, I think, Rashidi Yekini, you have just a goal to tie with the highest goal scorer in Nigeria presently. I think Rashidi Yekini or Finidi George or I don't know, or Daniel Omokachi, either of these 3 he's the highest goal scorer present, and you have just a goal to tie with it. I mean, this might be the reason why you are this upset that you wanted that ball, by all means, to score, to have a hat trick. One, to break a record, and maybe secondly, to have a hat trick in this present tournament. And of course, to appear to be the highest goal scorer. Ademola Lookman is presently the highest, goal and assist combination. He has 7 now. I don't think any player has that when you put it together. Goal contribution as far as this AFCON is concerned. But that being said, you have to tender an apology to your teammates and especially to Ademola Lookman. You don't talk to him like that. He's your teammate. He's also playing in Europe. Yes, you don't have any reason to dehumanize him in that manner you did it. You don't point fingers at your fellow man talking to him as if you can. I mean, if they allow you, you take him and then smash his head on the floor. As well as you feel you're protected in the country where you're playing, that is the same way this Ademola Lookman is also protected in Italy. So please, come on. Calm down and play football. I understand your zeal. You want to carry everything on your shoulder. And this same attitude also you exhibited in Uyo. This same attitude. I mean, you will not go far with this attitude. And you cannot attract some kind of clubs if you want to really go into the big clubs to play. Yeah, Galatasaray is a big club in Turkey. Aside Turkey, you can't play in other European countries. Yes, if you don't calm down with this, your attitude, because ref, one day you can beat, not ref, you can beat your coach, you can beat up your coach with this attitude. And that's not good. You always do this. You always want to, you always want to show that you're making a point. Every other player does that, but not in this manner. I mean, you have fallouts as players, but not in this manner. You always exhibit this. It's not good. Please, my brother, please. We are doing well so far. Even though we didn't really forget the 4-0. Mozambique is not a team. We are going to face a harder team. Whoever that qualifies today among is Algeria, Congo, and possibly Ivory Coast. These are the possible 3 teams we may likely face, and not this team we played that we will not use to win these guys. Concentrate on that, not the 4-0. If we were that serious or good, we would have given these people 7-0 or even 10 because they were not that good. Yes. I said, make I put my 2 cents.